John from JG Innovation Garage in the Peach Capital of the state, baby. All right, boys and girls, it seems these lives are doing very, very well. And it's all because of you guys. So I guess if you've seen the thumbnail, the glove box lid. So everybody's doing great. Let's get right to it. Get right to business. All right, so here is the the new glove box lid. And with the key and the tumbler, you open it up. There she is. She's all nice. Here's the glove box. This is the glove box. So this actually goes in there, but not putting that in right yet because I got some more stuff I gotta do. Here is the wiring harness that plugs in here and goes to the controller for the AC. And I have to replace this one because it's messed up. This one right here broke. I could probably fix that. But it just fell apart. I got another one that's coming. So this right here goes to the digital controller, but I still have to get power. Still hadn't found this wiring harness. I got to call Vintage Air tomorrow. Nobody answered today. I'm gonna call tomorrow. They're in California. I'm in North Carolina, so 3 hours difference to find out about this plug and some other stuff. This here is the wire that actually is supposed to go to this binary switch, but since this is a LS, they're telling me it has to be a different switch. So that's that. Also, got to order the lines in the kit that come to the AC compressor. I could probably just measure those and go to Viking Hose and they can make them, but Vintage Air has a kit that has the fitting on this end, but nothing on this end, and then I can cut this around. This, I had this, but you see it's dirty. If I clean this up, I could actually, put this on the wheel tub, actually drill 2 holes where this would go in like that, come down, put a nut in, put it there, and that. I don't know yet. It's just spitballing ideas. Also, I still gotta put this in. This is the heater control valve. I don't have the wiring harness for that neither, so we'll have to get them to see. So this goes like this somewhere, wherever I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet. I mean, I might put it over here. I mean, I might even hide it up in there. I don't know. Nevertheless, that's that. So let's get back to the glove box lid. So, like I said, I got the glove box lid on. Got the little bumpers. She shuts. I got to put this on. This is 69, 70, and 71. And it's supposed to go right here. But since this is a 68, it's supposed to just say Chevrolet. But he wanted this one. So I'm not going to drill holes into that lid. I'm just going to put thin 2-sided sticky tape and put it on there. But I'm not going to put it on there yet until this completely dries. If you can see, it's still not 100% dry. And every now and then, I come over here with this little heat gun. Warm it up just a little bit. And lightly just run my finger on it to get it to stick. Had to do the same thing around there. Had to heat it up, heat that vinyl up and stretch it around there. So, what's that say? typical. Yes. Dad blasted, big dummy. Yes. It has a 5-speed. Yep, 5-speed. So, yeah, yeah, I forgot that I put that light there. I hit my noggin, knocked it off. It's okay, it's all good. So I got the battery mounted to the frame at the back. This here, somebody asked me the other day, I don't know exactly the model number. Hold on, it might be on here. Let's see. Yep, a Genesis 2D. This is actually for a jet ski or a marine water. Hold on. Oh, good. My dad go with the same one, I think. Yeah, that one there. Hold on. So the battery's bolted here. This waterproof trickle charger's hooked up. The battery's unhooked. Charging this. This will go to down here at the bottom once in this and edging to door. I don't know what it means. But anyways, I will show you this part. If I set that just like that, I got power. So, you see I got power. Matter of fact, I got power. Let me show you this part. Let's turn this off. So, I have more wire loom coming, and the wire loom that I use is this Alex right here. That Alex Tech split sleeve. This right here is 1 inch, which is right here. This is the 1 inch. It's really good stuff. I like it. But I'm out of the 1/2 inch. I've used 5 or 6 boxes, which is like 50 foot, I think. I think it's 50 foot. I'd have to double check. Hold on, there's an old box. I gotta take this trash out today. Right here it is. It is, excuse me, I told you wrong. 1/2 inch, 25 foot. I have used 7 boxes of this right here. Of hiding, you know, all the wires, wire loom. But I had to pull this out, this wire, had to pull these wires out for the fans. So, you got fan 1 and fan 2. You got fan 1, fan 2. All right, so, if you go over here to the handy dandy book, right here, it's Terminator X Max MAP FI fuel injection system, blah, blah, blah. If you go over here to, let's see if I can get it right here. You have this figure 31, this plug here that plugs into the computer. It comes down here to Terminator X base calibrations are pre-configured with 3 outputs and 1 input to be used as a following feature. So have electric fan 1, electric fan 2, air conditioner shutdown at wide open throttle, and IAC kickdown. All right, so IAC kickdown, this input allows for the idle control motor to automatically make an increase in necessary steps to avoid monetary drops in idle speed. This input is ground located in pin A and pin of 8 input and output. Not using that, as far as I know, but I am using fan 1 and fan 2 and air conditioner shut down at wide open throttle. So with fan 1, right here it says fan 1, This output will provide a ground output to trigger a relay used for a cooling fan. This output should never be directly connected to a fan, but the relay that powers the fan. It should be connected to the ground triggering of the relay. This wire is located in pin E and in 8-pin input and output connector, which is gray with a yellow stripe. Same thing with fan 2, but it's gray with a red stripe or tracer, whatever you want to call it. So what I have done is I have wired up 2. Do you know? Yes, show. I don't know what that means. So this yellow wire here coming from that relay, 4-pin relay, 30 amp relays. This yellow wire is going to go to the computer harness, which will be gray with a yellow stripe or tracer. The blue is going to go to the gray with a red stripe. I didn't have any gray, I had blue, so that's what I went with. So I'm going to show you how this works in theory. So let's turn on the gate, turn on the, all right, I got power and the relay's hot. So this, pardon the mess. So this blue wire, or excuse me, this yellow wire, let's do them in order. This yellow wire is going to hook to the gray wire with a yellow tracer. This is going to be fan 1. So in the computer, when we program the computer for fan 1 to come on at a certain temperature, let's just say fan 1 comes on at 210 degrees. Fan 1 will get triggered by that gray wire with a yellow stripe, which will act as a ground. It's grounding through the computer. The signal will activate fan 1. I'm just going to use this pin here to simulate that. So when that pin, gray wire with a yellow tracer, is activated, the fan 1 comes on. All right? So that's how that works. All right? Fan 2 is going to be for the second fan to come on, whatever temperature that it's set to. Let's say the first fan comes on at 205, and then the second fan comes on at 215. So here's the second fan. All right, so both of them will work. Both of these are trigger wires. So just for demonstration purposes, I have both wires. So when both gray wire with a yellow tracer and gray wire with a red tracer on the computer, which is right there, there's the computer, when it detects the temperature through the temperature sensor, which is right here, oh, right there, when it detects the temperature of 205 and 215, whatever it's set at, both fans will come on. And both fans are running. So that's that. So that is that. So slowly getting there. You can see every time I do something, I take my little handy dandy pen and I check off. So that is this system that this truck has, is a Terminator X Max. All right, now, I knew I had these, I just had to find them. So these are the kick panels for the truck. These kick panels, these metal kick panels, already have the holes drilled into them for the speaker pods to go on. So these actually, let me show you where these go. These actually, I'll sand these, I'll epoxy them, and then we'll go from there. These actually go right there is where they go. So where I have that just screwed to the kick panel, I'll take that out and then it actually be put into right here. And then this kick panel will be here on this side, and then the other one will be on the other side. Let me unhook this battery. So that's that on that part. Let's see. Turn this bad boy around. So with that being said, I use a lot of ends. Let me show you these right here. So use a lot. These are in a little bag, but use a lot of these different ends. These are circuit breakers taking place of fuses. So I got a couple more packs of these ordered. So these come from like 3 amp all the way up to 30 amp. So you can put these in place of actually putting them the fuse. So if something was to trip, it would just trip these. These are actually marine. This is actually like for boats and stuff like that, but they work great when you're doing wiring. These are all the connectors that I use. You got different ones. See this is, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? These are for double wires. See hold on. See how wide it is? That's for 2 wires. And then you got the single one like that. That's for 1 wire. There's some more connectors. But nevertheless, that's about it, boys and girls. That's all I got for you today. There's more stuff that I did, but it's underneath the truck, and I'm not going to crawl underneath that. I showed you guys the battery tray on the 86 yesterday. There's a bunch of stuff coming for it this week and for this. More kill mat. I'll heat all that stuff up with a heat gun and put all the kill mat. And once all the wire loom comes, I can wire loom everything. I got the right horn button hardware that goes in, because 67 and 68 is different from 69, 70, 71, 72. And this kit for the steering wheel had the kit for the 70 and up. This is a 68 steering wheel, so it takes a completely different horn button mechanism in there, but I got that ordered. Once I can do all that, then I have to hook up the hydraulic slave cylinder for the clutch. I have to put a spring on the brake pedal so it can pull it down to right there. See where it's kicking up too much? It needs to have a return spring where it's right there. I need to make a bracket for the throttle or throttle cable, and I need to clean up the wires back there at the back. We got backup light housing ordered so I can wire up the brake lights or the reverse lights. I got with American Powertrain from the transmission for the plug for the reverse light and the neutral safety switch plug for that. So they're sending that because it wasn't in the box. So it was great to send me a replacement. Once I do all that, then here is fine line brake lines. I have to finish hooking up the brake lines, and then we'll go from there. Oh yeah, I have to hook up the map. I have to hook up this too. This is gonna be a booger. See this right here? There's a vacuum line that goes into this. That vacuum line has to go in the bottom of this intake, up underneath the bottom. And I do not know how in the flip I'm gonna get up in there to get that. I'm gonna talk to Holly and see if there's somewhere else that I can pull that off, because this Titan intake has underneath this thing in the bottom at the very back, there's 4 ports for that. Well, I was not aware of that until I looked in the drawing and found there's 4 ports. And I have no idea how to get to that without pulling the intake off. And I really don't want to pull the intake off. So I'm hoping there's another place where I can grab that, and then we'll be good to go. I have to hook up the injectors, or not the injectors, the coils. Got to hook up the coils. And then I got them unplugged because I spun the engine over to make sure I had good fuel pressure. I have a 90 ordered for this, and then come over to build some type of box. there was something else. I have to wire up the marker lights for the front bumper, because this one has one of them Pro Tour and front bumpers where it has the marker lights in the bumper as well. So I have to just come off of these turn signal lights to those turn signal lights. So there's turn signals in the front bumper, or running lights, whichever how he wants it. You just have to let me know. So that's about it, boys and girls. Been on here for about 20 minutes. I didn't want to take up too much of your time today. That's about all I got. Hopefully I can have more tomorrow. I appreciate you. We up to like 1,995. We're like 5 people from being 2,000. So hopefully after this live, everybody hits the thumbs up button, everybody hits the subscribe button, and hit 2,000 subscribers, and I will greatly appreciate it. If I ain't got no more questions, I'll try to come back tomorrow, but I'll definitely be back Wednesday at 6 to do chapter 4 in the textbook. So I hope to see you Wednesday, and if I get enough stuff done tomorrow, I'll go live again tomorrow. So I appreciate you, boys and girls. Remember I said, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else.